How's it going? We had a game in predaplant today. Um, we started first, and unfortunately, the only thing we open up to is an ash, but we have a phone for the next turn. So we're just kind of at a point where we just figure out what we shotgun sash on, which ends up just being the first thing because I rather keep them away from fusion spells. And then at this point, we're just kind of letting them go for their turn, which they don't set up too bad of a turn. They end on like 2 or 3 points of interaction. But it would have been nice to have opened their hand trap, but it ends up being fine because we just steamroll anyways. We're just kind of letting them go through their turn. We're mostly just setting up to do some big fusion plays. Obviously, go your normal route, grab in some fusion and cheat out one of theirs. We're just continuing to go. They add predaplant fusion, set, go into the get-go, use it to get into Draco, and they end on that and I quick play, which is not bad. Like, you can play through this very easily. We just go into Fallen, get rid of the Draco's Spelia right away so we don't have to deal with it. You tell the maxi at this point. I'm thinking I don't really care. At most, you're probably building more towards build breakers, so like super volley and stuff. And we had a pretty good idea of what they needed on, so I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play for this. I grab that predaplant because it's the only one that didn't have a beneficial effect for them. We just go into Juza. We go ahead and force them to use the back row. Which also ends up being a good idea since a lot of their predaplants has to use dark monsters. And since Juza is a light, we don't have to worry about that too much. We go into Starving Venom, we just negate Juza, we just see Juza because we don't need him on field right now. Though, either way would have been fine. We go into Big Wing effect. We change this for some reason to go to Pop. I'm not exactly sure why. We change Brigus to get it on the field. We change Starving to Fuse, which works out for us because Big Wing only cares about being fused. Doesn't matter who does it. Then we get Draco. We sword out Brigus. All this resolves. We get our stuff. Don't get our Big Wing trigger. We choose Judas because it's the hardest attack in fusion. At this point, I'm thinking, even if I can't kill this turn, I can make them go through the majority of their deck, so just kind of in a weird spot. We hit something with Brius. We go Chimera Fusion. We make Perfumont. At this point, it doesn't really matter what he does with Draco. We have Mirrors for Night and Drake. So we can just keep going. Which, through here, we could send and Itel, use it to get back Juza. We have Minkabel to fuse. We just go ahead and add Chimera Fusion in case something happens. We have Minkabel here. Go to Dantalos. At this point, it's basically game. We go to take Draco. Try to get a counter. We negate the Sword Knight. Which thankfully doesn't destroy, unlike Cornfield. So we negate it and steal, and then we just go battle the game. They don't really have anything to stop us with. We get hit them for basically all their life points directly, and then we go here, they chain this, doesn't matter. And we just win. I didn't need to use Troll at all because at that point it's like I'm already assuming they don't really have a wand, they're probably playing more on Breakers. Which ended up being the case. I think the only hand trap they had was an Ash, which the fact that they never drew into it was surprising. But yeah, this is a neat little game. Yeah, look at it.